I think my employer forgot about me. I started a new, remote job about 2.5 months ago. Higher pay, more responsibility, standard stuff. Except it's been 2.5 months and they've given me nothing to do. No onboarding beyond a 30-minute session with hour on the first day. No meet and greets with the team. I've had 2 meetings with my boss who just talked at me about how bad things were before she worked here, and one where I was to shadow. I get CC'd on a lot of emails but nothing has action items for me or requests. I've been trying to find things to do to fill the time, but this week I just didn't. I did some food prep, cleaned my house, planted some flowers, etc. And unsurprisingly no one noticed. Am I obligated to bring this to anyone's attention, or should I just hang out? 3 days in I asked about things to do and was told, we'll schedule an orientation soon, but that was 2+ months ago now. Realistically, how long can I just f around and collect a check? Could I get fired if they find out I'm doing nothing, if they gave me nothing to do and trained me on nothing? Edit. I do want to clarify a few things about the post. 1. I have asked for work several times. No, not so blunt as, I think you forgot about me. I've worked about 3 hours in the past 10 weeks, but examples include, is anything needed from me on this? Do you have a resource for this so I can learn more? My schedule is pretty light. Is there a time we can connect because I'm ready to jump in? I have also emailed HR asking for any additional onboarding or training that I am missing, since I had a very brief 30 minutes onboarding, but am sure there are further tasks to be done, and that was 4 weeks ago with no response. It was only this week that I've stopped trying. 2. I'm not trying to dox myself or the job despite the jokes, but this is a remote job with an office location in another state. I'm in the US. At an org with 700-ish employees. I'm a mid-level employee. 10-15 years of experience with advanced degrees. So not a junior or entry level. 3. I breezed through the website and trainings for the company in the first few days. Even videos on YouTube about it. But there's nothing for this department in terms of SOPs, trainings, resources, etc. At least that I can find. It's been a one-person department for a while. My supervisor. So not much seems to be written down. I have found links to things referenced. Current projects, for example. But access is behind digital security barriers no one has set me up on. 4. I appreciate the positivity and lightheartedness. I've been feeling a lot of anxiety about my normally productive nature grinding to a halt. This reminds this old internet blog about the guy that spent years at a job where he did nothing because he was forgotten about through a series of internal transfers. I have done this for 9 months in a toxic company. Finally HR reached out to me, said this is highly unprofessional and we will be terminating you and we are expecting your resignation by end of day. I said you can fire me but I won't quit. Worked at the company for 3 more years. Ps. During that time read a lot of books, started side hustles, and caught up with lot of old friends. So time is yours, make sure to use it. You can get fired for any reason or no reason at all. Keep collecting the check and look for other jobs. God damn it, I want this lol. You are not obligated to bring this to anyone's attention. I had a job like this last year. The only thing I ever worked on was a spreadsheet and some occasional meetings. Over time it got too anxiety-inducing for me, so I started looking for a new position and left the job after 4 months. They hired my replacement a few months later and then laid him off this past June. So, enjoy the free ride but protect yourself. If I were you, I would just keep on collecting that check for as long as you can. Just get another remote job for double paychecks until you inevitably get fired. That's almost me right now. I started a new job about 2 months ago and haven't done any work yet. My boss meets with me to tell me about plans for what I'll be doing in the future. But for now I've been let loose to complete self-paced online trainings of my own choosing. I'm trying to just enjoy it while I assume they will finally assign me some work eventually. Collect your check and keep your mouth shut. You're employed. You've sold your labor to them. It's their job to manage their assets, which includes your labor hours. Kinda like if you buy a car but never drive it. It's not the car's fault if it sits there and does nothing. Try to find 5 more of these jobs and retire early. I've been doing this for 3 years since the company I work for went WFH. They use my role as a dumping ground. If they catch on that I don't have enough work to do, they overwhelm me with bitch work from other departments and provide no training. So when I have downtime, I don't say a word. I sit on the couch and play video games. Realistically, the company doesn't need me, but for some reason they think they do. Collect the check and eat the rich. Check in at the start of your shift and check out on time. Other than that, live on that golden train for now till it runs out. Keep under the radar and enjoy the rest. Just don't make the mistake I did, getting comfy and figuring I had security. Because the moment that happens is when the layoff comes. This is very close to my new job. At least they gave me a spreadsheet to look after. I'm doing work for no pay right now, so I wouldn't mind switching. Please STFU and collect a check. I would even delete this post. My guess is they're currently busy with deliverables and haven't had a chance to get you up to speed. And since you're not up to speed, they can't really give you any work. When I started my current job, I was left alone for about 3 months, kind of finding work for myself. Ended up doing a lot of reading and documentation. Eventually, I proved myself to be somewhat competent and started getting a ton more work. You're living the dream. Enjoy it while it lasts. Lol.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.